Good evening, everybody. runDisneyBelle here with another runDisneyBelle review. I am going to be talking about what I am bringing with me to the Marine Corps Marathon, which I'll be running on Sunday. It's going to be over 30,000 runners running the streets of Washington, D.C. in either the MCM 10K or the MCM Full Marathon. So congratulations to all the runners out there. I can't wait to run with you and be comrades for about 6 hours or so come Sunday. To start with the things I will be bringing that every runner needs to bring, I'm going to start with the important things because you can't really do much without these items. First of all is your MCM e-card. You need to print this out. They send about 4 or 5 different notifications that says your e-card is ready to be printed. Essentially, it's got your bib number, it's got your gender, what race you're going to be in, your age, and your address. Make sure you also have your ID with you because you will not be able to do anything if you don't have an ID of some sort to back up your e-card. When you submit this at the expo, you will get your bib and a whole bunch of other goodies, and then you can freely walk around the expo. So there's that. Next important thing is your Metro card. I personally ordered the Smart Trip URA MCM card. I have $10 loaded on it for my journeys around Washington, D.C. that I will be taking by Metro. Make sure you have your cards stocked. Make sure you have extra money for Metro fares. That's a great way to get around the city. Next thing I'm going to talk about is what do I wear during a race. As you can tell by my medal collection behind me, I've done a few races in my lifetime, mainly Disney ones. I did the Marine Corps Historic Half in May, so that's my most recent race. My outfits typically don't change. If I find something that I like, I tend to stick with it. The shirt that I like to wear is the Under Armour Heat Gear shirt. I bought a white one for the MCM. I also have a sky blue one that I actually wore for the Historic Half. These are great, keeps you warm, keeps you relatively dry. I like it, it's comfortable. So there's that. Socks. Socks are a huge thing. You gotta make sure your feet are gonna be comfortable throughout 26.2 or the 10K or whatever distance you're gonna run. I prefer the Xperia Thurlow pads. These are absolutely amazing. They come in all kinds of colors. They have extra squish in the heels and the balls of the feet and in the toes. And the rest of it is surrounded by compression. So, you can tell, a bit squish, compression, awesome. These typically run anywhere between $12 to $15. And like I mentioned, they come in all different kinds of colors. You can color coordinate with your outfit. I will be wearing the black and white ones on race day. So there's that. I have never had any feet problems while wearing these during a race. So I highly recommend them for comfort and durability. Speaking of things that go on your feet, your shoes. Make sure you have the right shoes. I am bringing 2 pairs with me just in case one of them blows out the day before the race and I can't run to the nearest store to buy a pair or to the expo. So I am bringing, both pairs I have are actually Sauconys. These ones I've run every race in that the medals are for behind me. So I've had these for a couple of years, well broken in. These are Saucony Ride 5s. Great, wonderful, durable. My newer ones, Saucony Power Grid Guide 7s. I was originally going to run the Historic Half in these, but I chickened out at the last moment because I had only had them for maybe a month and I knew they weren't well broken in at the time. So I know I've been doing my training in these and they're good to go. So these will be my number 1 shoe, and the pink ones will be my number 2 shoe, just in case something happens to these. For those that know me on Twitter or have ran into me during the Glass Slipper Challenge last year, I had a huge bow in my hair. I went with Kappa Kappa Psi colors for that, which is royal blue, gold, and white. I now have another bow, which you see in my hair. It's the Chasse Cheer Bow. It's black and red with white stars. So it goes along with my black and white theme because I think the touch of red's gonna really make it stand out. So if you are at the expo or at the race, please come say hi. I don't bite. And it'd be nice to see some friends and familiar faces and make more friends. On the bottoms, I like these awesome Under Armour shorts. Our university has Under Armour as one of its sponsors for our athletic teams. So we have Edinburgh down here on the one side. They have built-in undies, in the inside. Makes it a lot easier, and everything fits just great for them. I am also bringing my running tights, just in case. I believe I did my last super long run before I started taper in my tights, and it worked just fine for me. I can go either way. I think it just depends on my mood for race morning whether I would like to go with the tights or with the shorts. So we'll just see what the weather is like. Other things that I like to use while I'm running, I bought this at the Princess Half Expo this year. It's an arm pocket. Essentially, strap it onto your arm and you fill the inside with all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff you're going to be needing, especially when you're on course. You're going to need, for example, your Metro card, that's going to go in there. Your ID, that's going to go in there. Your female extra hair ties, those are going to go in there. Your race fuel, I prefer energy bits. These things have saved me so many times, especially for the historic half. There, I think I maybe got to the 10K mark and I was dying. I was going on maybe 2 hours of sleep, had to drive an hour there from DC. If I hadn't had these little guys in my arm pocket and taken them at an aid station, I probably would have been dead. I am bringing all of my tins with me. I have 6 tins and they're all completely filled, so I will be noshing on these for the next 4 or 5 days. And the company is also kind enough to send little runner's pouches. So I will be filling at least one of these up and putting it into my arm pocket for that halfway point pre-fuel, fueling up kind of stuff. Bring your phone with you in case you want to take pictures. Make sure you know how to use the camera on this, and it's also good to know how to take pictures while you're running, so that way people don't get bottlenecked behind you. Make sure you test out the features on your phone before you do anything, or if you can text and run or tweet and run, more power to you. I personally like to tweet and run. So there's that. You can also sign up for runner tracking, which will deliver splits to your Twitter and Facebook and other social media platforms, and also via email. So I believe that's on the marinemarathon.com website. Oh, what else? Oh yes, make sure you have a watch. Put this into your post-race bag or what have you, because if your phone dies and you're wondering, you want to know what time it is, it's always nice to have a nice watch with you. That is really all I have. Make sure you have your directions, parking passes if you need them, especially if you're driving in from DC, all forms of ID, your e-card, what kind of fuel you have. Make sure you have your race day outfit picked out, and also make sure you secure your bib to the front of your shirt, because they won't let you in to the course without it on. I look forward to completing my first full marathon on Sunday, and I can't think of a better place to do it than Washington, D.C., and to run with the Marines once again. So I will see you all in D.C. Have a great night, and I will talk to you later.